Hi guys, so today I wanted to try a gory safety pin mouth look. I am by no means a professional makeup artist, but hopefully you might find some tips in here helpful. So I primed my face with some NYX Total Control Primer, and this is a lovely smooth product. I just rubbed it into my whole face. I applied some Huda Full Filter Foundation, and this is quite a light pigment for my skin, and it's really thick, so I like to mix it with some MAC Face and Body Foundation so I get the right colour and consistency. I finished off the foundation with the Ordinary Colours Coverage Foundation, which is from the Abnormal Beauty Company, which is a lovely silky smooth foundation, and it's really reasonably priced. I started on my eyebrows with another new product I've been using, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills' Dip Brow. This is quite thick, so you only really need a small amount on the brush to avoid clumps. I then used Tarte concealer around my eyes and to cover up any spots. For contouring, I used Fenty Beauty Matchsticks Trio. These come in 3 sticks. You get a concealer, a contour and a highlighter. I went in with the contour stick, and you'll have to excuse the very unsymmetrical line on my forehead. I like to contour my nose using the same contour stick but using a small brush, as it gives you more precision. After applying the darker shade, I went in with a lighter concealer stick and then blended it all in. For eyeshadow, I used the Desert Dusk palette from Huda. I worked across the brow bone and just above the crease, and I started with the colour Eden. I then went along the crease with the colour Blazing from the same palette. I then used the colour Saffron on the outer crease. I continued to build up the colour on the outer eyelid and the crease with the colour Oud. And then I used the Turkish Delight shade on the eyelid. I then went in with quite a light fluffy brush to blend all the shadows together. I used the white shadow from the Smokey Bourjois Paris palette to highlight under the eyebrow line and just in the corners of the eyes. I lined my eyes with the Tarte Double Take eyeliner, and this has 2 ends. I lined the top lid with the liquid pen. I went back in on the lower lashes and used the amber and saffron shades. I used the other end of the liner, which is the pencil end, along the waterline. To highlight, I used the beautiful Huda Beauty Winter Highlight Palette. Under the cheekbones, I just add a little bit of bronzer, which was Hoola from Benefit. I used MAC's False Lashes Extreme Black on my top lashes, and then on my bottom lashes I used Bold and Bad Lash, also from MAC. So to start the mouth, I brushed liquid latex onto the skin and then added thin sheets of tissue paper. After each sheet, I added some more latex. After about 3 layers, I dried it with a hairdryer and then repeated the process. When the tissue paper was completely dry, I applied some foundation. It's quite difficult to match it exactly to the skin tone, but this won't matter later on when you add all the reds and the blood. I set my whole face with MAC's Skin Finish Natural Powder. I carefully used some scissors to slice into the latex layer. I used Diamond FX's red paint to colour the skin inside of the latex. To add depth, I used a small amount of Diamond FX black paint. Being really careful this time, I pierced through the latex layers with some safety pins. I just continued to build up the paint inside the mouth until I was happy with the colour. Using the Leroc Beginners collection, I went in with some reds and purple tones around the mouth. At the points at which the safety pins entered the latex, I added some dots of dark red paint. I also decided to add a couple more safety pins at this point. I then filled the mouth with Pigs Might Fly Special Effects blood. I applied Honeybee Lashes by Unicorn Cosmetics and then highlighted the inner corners of my eyes. And there we have it. Check out my other videos on my channel or on my Instagram, links are below. Thanks for watching.